Greetings. This is a planetary alignment and earthquake watch for July 14 and 15, 2012. We're looking at the main celestial influences that fall during this time frame. We're now looking at the July ephemeris and having a look at the main influences that fall during this time frame. We see the main alignments between Venus and Mars, which are sitting at 15 and 14 degrees respectively. We also see Mercury moving into a position with the Earth and Moon, and also Saturn and Jupiter are at 28 and 29 degrees respectively. We're now looking at this astrologically with the use of a chart, and there are some very powerful aspects involving Mars, where Mars opposes Uranus while squaring Pluto, and trining Venus, Jupiter and the Moon. We have Uranus trining Mercury and a very powerful Sun squaring Saturn aspect. Now these energies are extremely powerful astrologically, and when you combine this celestially, there does appear to be a very strong event coming on one of these days. We're now using solar system scope and looking at the celestial influences that fall on these days. We have Venus moving through the translation of Mercury and Uranus, but the main alignment that falls on this day is between Earth, Venus and Jupiter, and this is a very strong alignment. Now normally this would produce possibly around a 7 magnitude earthquake felt here on Earth, but there are other influences. We have 6 degrees of separation between Jupiter, Moon, Aldebaran and Venus, and this I feel will enhance the effects on this day, and we may even get some large solar events, possibly even X-class flares on these days. We're now looking at this very large active region on the Earth-facing side of the disk, and that's active region 11520. Now this region is absolutely huge, much larger than the last active region, which has just rotated off the disk, 11515. Now this region does harbour the potential of some strong X-class flares, and I feel that all of this activity will start to come around July 14 into 15, just as these alignments start to peak. Now I do feel there may be a very large coronal mass ejection associated, so this should occur just prior to it rotating off the western disk in around 4 to 5 days' time. We're now looking at the coronal hole formations on the solar corona using the Solar Terrestrial Activity Report to determine the possible location or where this event may be if it's going to be an earthquake. Now the only coronal hole formation is in the southern hemisphere, as CH522 has already rotated through the Earth-facing position, and I feel that the earthquake, if there is one on July 14 and 15, will be around 18 degrees south latitude. Now I'm going to plot and map this coronal hole formation to the Earth, and my number one area of concern, if there's going to be an earthquake on July 14 or 15, it would be more than likely in the South Pacific Islands, specifically the regions of Vanuatu, Loyalty Islands or Fiji. And that's my planetary alignment, earthquake and X-flare watch for July 14 and 15, 2012. Annotations and results will be added at the end of this video. Thanks for watching.